Today we are in the kitchen and I haven't filmed a video in here in a while, so I'm very excited. I baked a cake last night actually and saved you guys all of the drama because it's just, we all know how to bake a cake, and also I feel like it's a lot. I figured doing like the assembling of a layer cake, like frosting it and filling the layers and doing the crumb coat and then attempting to decorate it is enough for one video. It's already going to be pretty wild, I'm sure. Kind of like decorating a gingerbread house. Like I can't imagine making the gingerbread house in that same video too. I cooked them last night. I leveled off the tops and they're nice and flat. Now we're gonna crumb coat them and they gotta go back in the fridge for like 30 minutes. So we're gonna do that real quick first. But speaking of cake, we're gonna be getting caked with cake. This is the Glow E-Rig. It's rather new and it's super sick. I've been playing with this for the last, I wanna say a couple weeks now. I have no inspiration. I was looking on Pinterest earlier and I don't think I came up with anything solid as far as like what I want to do. It's just a circle layer cake. I could really go anywhere with it, but it's cinnamon. I really wanted to make one of the Pinterest heart cakes in like shades of green for my birthday, but I just didn't get around to it. But those are so pretty. I could do something kind of like this is what I was thinking, but this won't look, it's not a clean enough cake, I feel like, to not just be fully frosted. This is some melon soda number 24 Percy batter from 710 Labs. And this is a 2-gram pot. I believe this was like $100 and something. My last two strains just happen to be shatter, which is like my least favorite consistency to really work with. Like super shattery shatter too. So I'm hoping this isn't that. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it smells delicious. Why does it actually smell like a melon soda? This is insane. Also, look how cute this is. I just had to put it on and show you guys. It's also super comfortable, so I'm kind of just gonna chill in it until my sleeves are like dragging through the icing and I can't have it on anymore. But the blue is the lowest temperature. There is also green. This is the red one, obviously, but it comes in red, black, red camouflage, pink camo, and green camo. I think the craziest thing about this piece is that there is no like carb cap or like cover on the atomizer. It just like sits out in the open, and realistically it doesn't seem like you lose much any more smoke than you would the other way. Like this is just open like that. Also, I'm not really highlighting this function today, but I believe you can screw a 5/10 thread cart down in there as well and just rip a cart, which is so sick. Cheers. That tastes really good. The cloud production's insane. To say we're gonna be caked tonight is literally no understatement, that's for sure. And that's in the lowest setting. There are 2 hotter ones. Huge shout out to Cake for sending that over and sponsoring today's video, and the hoodie and so much stuff. They actually sent me a crazy box that I unboxed over on Instagram. Make sure you're following me over there to kind of keep up with more day-to-day little things like that. My frosting. Let me know your favorite kind of like icing or frosting in the comments. I know everybody's very different. Some people love buttercream, some people hate it. There's so many different kinds of icing. I like a good cream cheese frosting. I feel like that light is just doing too much. Hold on. Look at my cakes. I feel like I actually did a really good job leveling them. I'm sure they could be better, but it is what it is. I have this little like spinny cake stand so you guys can see what I'm doing. Why is it spiky? It's like cutting me. I gotta figure out which direction I'm gonna stack these. I am on antibiotics right now, so I'm drinking a little probiotic culture pop drink. I ordered a case of these to try all of their flavors and we'll see. These taste like a White Claw to me. Can't forget to fill them because these cakes are so big that if I didn't fill them, it'd be probably quite a mouthful of cake to the frosting ratio. stuff's so cold, it's like hard to get out of here. I'm so tempted to eat it already. My little cake spatula. Guys, I used to make cupcakes and cakes. Like I had like a home bakery and baked out of my house and sold it, but I haven't made a cake in so long. So this is like a video I've been really looking forward to, and I felt like when Cake hit me up to work together, I was like, no, we gotta do something along those lines. All right, that's looking pretty good. I don't want it to like spill over too much, but I am gonna like make it a little thicker in the center, I think, and just not bring it out to the edges. This is so therapeutic. I totally recommend going and getting a cake from the grocery store and like wiping off the icing and decorating it yourself, or like making a cake. It's a lot, but if you do it like this, where you kind of set yourself up in like little steps for each day. This is what we've got so far. I'm hoping that's enough frosting. Like, you see how thick that cake is. Like, that's not that much in ratio, but I don't want it like oozing out the sides either. I don't know. Let's dab about it. That'll do it. A little more frosting, and if it oozes out, it oozes out, and we'll deal with it then. Okay, fully planning for like half of that to try to escape. The top. Well, that looks beautiful. I'm gonna just leave it like that. Call it good. I swear it always pisses me off trying to get the icing super smooth, and it's like it's frosting. It's never gonna be like, it's always gonna have like the tiniest little something somewhere, and you'll mess it up more trying to get it perfect. It's frustrating, but it's like fun frustrating. I don't know.
Because it's fun! We're having fun!
It doesn't seem to be like oozing out the sides too bad though. It took so long to cook. The bigger one took like upwards of 2 hours. What is happening? Why do fridges do that? I feel like mine does it all the time. It's like, anyways. Crumb coat time, so we can actually get this in the fridge and get to like the prettier steps. I think it looks really pretty though. I could leave it like that. I mean, not like that, but like how it was a second ago. This is just supposed to be a super thin layer. Like, it looks really bad normally. I need Kyle out here so he can be serving us dabs while we do this. I feel like I'm taking a goddamn painting class. My camera just stopped recording. I have no idea why. We have like 6 hours of storage on this SD card, but I was kind of in the zone. We're almost done with the crumb coat. Normally I feel like there are a lot of crumbs everywhere, and this cake seems to be like rather clean. Like, it's gonna be real nice to decorate. I think we almost got it all. How was your guys' day been? I was super happy that we got snow, but I've also been stressing that the dentist told me I need my wisdom teeth out, because I was always under the impression that my wisdom teeth I had enough room for and I probably wouldn't have to get them pulled. But since I broke one of my teeth, they want to pull them, which I'm going to another dentist, like the actual oral surgeon, and they're gonna see what they think. So we'll see if I actually have to get them pulled. But you guys are gonna see me all fucked up. I was like, just think of it like that. Like, at least I can like film it and like have that experience, I guess. But it's not an experience I ever really wanted to have. I feel like I'm old too. Like, I feel like they don't pull wisdom teeth in your 20s, but here we are. Does it look crooked? I don't know. I feel like a little bit, which is annoying, but what can you do? I guess I could try to like recenter it a little bit. I guess this is kind of perfect because my camera's been overheating constantly. I don't know. It's real cold in here. I don't know what she's on. Function feels so good. you can adjust the session time too, but I like whatever it's set to. Also, like you just saw, the top comes off. It's like magnetic, really easy. And that is where your reclaims will be, like down in this little pot. And you can just take it out and soak it in ISO like you would anything else. It's a really easy clean. I'm back and I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. It's kind of the easiest thing I probably could do, but I'm thinking like kind of messy, like big swooshes and then like a little like cinnamon garnish around the top type thing. It's gonna be easy, but I think it'd look best on this kind of cake. Oh, abort mission. Time to frost this before it thaws out on us. Hopefully this turns out amazing. I'm excited to serve Kyle a piece of it. He's asleep right now, slumped off the edibles, but also like rightfully so. It's 1:40 in the morning, so I'm gonna try and like get this to kind of fall down the edges of the cake. I don't know, it's kind of gonna look like a mess, but like a purposeful mess, if you will. I wish I could share this with you guys because this is quite a lot of cake. Cakes weigh so much, like they're so heavy. And oh my gosh, when I was making this, I thought I ruined it because tell me why, I didn't have any cooking oil, which is like typically what I use in this recipe. And I was like, I've heard of people substituting like olive oil, so I'm just gonna try it. Like, fuck it, let's see what happens. And when I pour the olive oil in there, it doesn't want to combine, which I don't know why it didn't want to combine, but the whole batter then smelled like olive oil. Like it didn't even smell like cinnamon a little bit at that point. And I was like, this is not good because I feel like cinnamon's strong. I was like, hopefully this doesn't turn out just tasting like olive oil. But today when I was like trimming up and leveling the cake and I was tasting the scraps, I don't think it tastes like that. Like I think that must have really like cooked out of there because it smelled insane. I was like, uh-oh, I might have just ruined my whole cake. This right here is like kind of looking how I want, like a messy but purposeful like wave. I have no fucking clue. I'm just vibing. This is like a cheaper version of pottery, low-key. I feel like it's just meticulous, but also like only as meticulous as you want to make it, you know? Cream cheese frosting isn't normally as like firm as a buttercream, so it's kind of hard to decorate with. My brain right now is highly debating if this looks like shit and if I should just make it like smooth or if we're getting somewhere good. I don't know. With the cinnamon, it might be cute. Some cinnamon, I'm gonna try and like get it a perfect circle around like the edge. Oh no, there's a little spot down there. I'm sure there's a couple of them, but I feel like I'm so concentrated. Why did that kind of make her cute? Should I just do the whole top? I feel like I can't really show you because obviously we're gonna tip her, but I'm excited to cut it and see like what the layers are giving. I gotta get a thumbnail. The moment of truth. She's thick. See if I can get it out of there without it falling over. Oh, are you kidding? That looks masterful. Cheers. We get a good amount of frosting on here because it's a big ass bite. Okay. The olive oil is actually really good. It makes like no difference. I haven't had this cake in so long. Okay. Wow. There's no way I'm finishing all that. I'm about to go get Kyle and see if he wants to try some. Kyle is quite deep in his sleep. I asked him if he wanted to come try some of this, and he said yes, nodded yes several times, but between me and you, I don't think he's coming. The frosting is so good. I don't normally love a bunch of icing. Like, I'm somebody who, if I'm gonna have cake, I kind of wipe it off. The cream cheese icing, so good. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight and making a little cake. I had lots of fun. I definitely think it was the move to just like chill and decorate it with y'all versus try to make it. And I don't know if you just saw that, but the piece I was trying to get just went overboard. Anyways, thanks for making this cake with me. Drop a like if you enjoyed and you want to see more videos like this. My just spoon of icing. Hopefully y'all were getting lit. I had fun. I feel like this is a good ass activity. Shout out to Cake as well for sponsoring today's video. The glow got me right today, that's for sure. They have so many different colors. The pink camo might be my favorite. I'll have to like look at them all for sure, but they're so cool. Check them out. And yeah, I hope to see you guys all in my next one. Until then, peace. I love you guys. Stay safe. Mwah.
Yeah, I got one lawyer, got one in that day, the only two, man. How many times have I told you the truth, man? How many nights I've been woke, swerving them potholes, not trying to fuck up the wheels or fuck up the deals. I'm posted in stock, home, it's me, the owls, and the twins, it's only the real.